Hello, my beautiful African people. Welcome back to Hear and Ride YouTube channel. Today we are looking at this breaking news about Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger that have cut ties with ECOWAS, the Economic Community of West African States, which those three countries were members of. They have written to the West African, the ECOWAS, and informing them they are no longer part of ECOWAS. And today, before we dissect the matter, please, I want you to subscribe to my YouTube channel and like our videos. It helps us reach more people. So coming back to the topic of the day, Mali, Niger, Burkina Faso, these three countries in Africa had recently accused, those countries are ruled by the juntas, the military juntas. Now, because the ECOWAS, they are kind of, democratic countries, used to be. So they put sanctions on these three countries for them to return, for the military leaders in those three countries to return to civilian rules. But according to these three countries, because they submitted a joint statement, they said that the ECOWAS have failed to help them to fight insecurity. In their fight against terrorism. They said ECOWAS have done nothing. And they blame ECOWAS again for imposing sanctions on them. And these sanctions are affecting their citizens. As a result of these two main reasons, they decided that they are no longer part of the ECOWAS. ECOWAS is all about economic community, as they call themselves. But you know that for this organization, we have not had any real impact. The citizens of those countries have not had any real impact by this, by being a member of this organization, except that you have like freedom of movement in all these ECOWAS countries. You can travel from one country to the other if you're a citizen of those countries without any visa. And they used to have a peacekeeping operation, like if there is any conflict in their member countries, their peacekeeping operation will go and sort for peace. But those African countries, they don't produce weapons. So most of the time, or all the time, they're going to rely on the weapons supplied by the West to go and do this peacekeeping operation, or to carry out this peacekeeping operation. But you know that anytime the West is giving you a weapon, they will tell you what to do. You become a tool to them, just like Ukraine. The West have been supplying weapons to Ukraine, and they're telling Ukraine what to do. I think that's what this ECOWAS and the ECOMOG, as they call them, the West have used this ECOWAS to do. They tell them what to do. I think that's why these three countries, Burkina Faso, Mali, They are frustrated about how these supposed to be neighbors are treating them, or brothers. You can call them brothers. How are you treating your fellow African country in this manner? Because just because a military person is in charge of the country, you pose sanctions. But forget that China have no democracy. But the West are dealing with China, and even Africans are dealing with China. But you can't call Chinese a democratic country. The same thing with Saudi Arabia. They don't have democracy over there. So just because the military took over doesn't mean you should punish the citizens of these countries. And most of the time, those young military, they have much in common with the ordinary people, and they have that kind of a love for their country. They want it to move forward. So the ECOWAS, they made mistake in their first step, the way they deal with these military leaders in Africa, the key leaders in Africa, the way they deal with them in the initial stage was wrong. Especially in Niger, they said, oh, they're going to fight. They're going to go and fight the military there. But I don't know who instructed them or advised the ECOWAS to, chill out a bit. Don't go and start something you will not finish. So now the ECOWAS are fractured. But this is not the first time some people, one country or the other pull out from the ECOWAS. It happened in the past. But the thing is that we have not seen anyone that pull out and come back again, because there is strength in unity, If like these three countries now, they pull out, they're going to have an impact on the organization. So I think this should be a lesson to ECOWAS. If any of their members, happens to go the way of these three countries that had killed in their country, they shouldn't treat them the way they treat these people, except if they don't want the organization to survive. Because if people keep going out breaking out from the organization, it's gonna end up, it's gonna end up diminishing their strength, and finally, there might be no ECOWAS left. So the African countries, the West African community, they should, try and, talk to these three countries and see if they can withdraw their statement and they become a member again. Because by the end of the day, the citizens will lose. And now, I don't know how this is going to impact the citizens of this of the West Africans, because I don't know now they are no longer the members of this organization, whether someone from let's say Ghana can travel to Niger without having to go for visa, because now they're not part of the West Africa. You might not go to their country without, you have to go and look for visa. So it makes it difficult now for the citizens to move around, and moving around is good for business. And those old men in charge of ECOWAS, they just, in self-denial. Even their statement, the statement they put up is that there is a formal process for each member to withdraw from the organization, from ECOWAS. And they said they haven't received this formal way. But if you guys start waiting for the formal process, you're gonna wait forever, because even the military is not the military leadership. They don't have any formal way to do this. They are not. It's not the military time they signed this agreement with you guys. So you guys should respect them, not to do like France did with Niger when the military leaders told them to leave their country, even close their embassy there. The French they refused, for a long time before they finally forced them out of their country. So because they're in charge of their country, you have to respect their wishes for now, and maybe find a way to talk to them and see if they can change their mind. That would be the best solution. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe and like our videos. It makes us reach more people. Peace.